CL shipping, and more. You can also get all your used and brand new cars from GPF Automobile in China via WhatsApp number +86 19 58 48 16 884. GPF Import and Export Company Limited. They are fast and reliable.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Na asem ni fie. In fact, na ka Ghana for there. Enye ye penny say asem we bedu baby adru no. Many of us did not want it this way. But unfortunately, there were some group of people who were on social media always praying for this day. As to why they were praying for this day, nobody knows. You see, Omama Huahi. Minim say, na abrantie abu Trica. No, your mama nintina, ne hu your mahidia. We don't know. Because na omuko abu Trica pages on social media. No, who say abrantie no, showcase sika. Or trete onu wa ye juma ne nyame ahira no. Or chere ni fie or chere ne casa bone bi mo start FBI for eba iyoko for oba FBI for ba amon for the manoa kasa ma indeed ade aba be yasem na kasem ni o na kasem ni o. Nobody wanted him evil, that the gentleman should do whatever work he was doing and continue to live his life, if not for anything. Such a person or dependent baby amafo bebre e wo ho a omudi nachi ono nso ne kakrawa eso omsu bi bom ye fine. But no, every day and abu Trica, every day and abu Trica, every day and abu Trica. So today, when around like 6ish, around 6ish, a news card first dropped and our people started sharing it on our WhatsApp page. I said, hey, Ghana for your manual calm abam. And the news card was simple. Frederick Kumi, aka Abu Trica, arrested after being indicted with defrauding elderly victims out of over $8 million. Me who you know, Mr. Many James Ghana for your manual kasama dewi abam. Is this what they wished for? Is this what they wanted for the gentleman? Say ye betchi no sama kam ya chino. Na ya ho ya na den because young boy no akoto cyber track, young boy no akoto tracks or ye juma like or body homework or ye bibi e kire say if not for anything krana or no de opese onya enkoso on the life but abi Ghanaians had a different plan for him. And I bet you, and I bet you, Omukane Sana boom. But Minister to do one business, okay, ya channel, but ya channel. Is it because many people were calling for his arrest? Is that why he's been arrested? What is the main reason? That is what Sammy Flex TV, myself and my team of producers, TFLOS Digosh, there's Atsan Bituga and Gerald. We are here to tell you why Abu Trica was arrested. Doctor, let's go to America first. What is the American network? What are they saying? The American networks, what are they saying? And this is actually the United States Attorney's Office. This is their wire. And it says for immediate release. This is the main story. So pay attention and listen to this wire. Ya pesi uhundi entia Abu Trica abayin saso ni mu ene oda kukumu no. Ya pese hu se nya manfo man no keke no anu nchinipa anka anu na chinipa ndi anka oguso chile ewo ni Swedro based mansion. It says Ghanaian national charged with running romance scams that took over 8 million from elderly victims. Ghanaian national charged with running romance scams that took over $8 million from elderly victims. Now, let's read the story. And this is coming from America Cleveland. It says a federal grand jury has returned a 2-count indictment charging a Ghanaian national with defrauding elderly victims out of over $8 million. According to a recently unsealed indictment, Frederick Kumi, aka Emmanuel Kojoban Obeng, aka Abu Trica, who is 31 years, of Swedro, Ghana, was part of a criminal network that targeted elderly victims in romance camps across the United States since 2023. Kumi was arrested in Ghana on December 11th, 2025. According to the indictment, perpetrators of this romance scam used artificial intelligence software to assume false identities and form close personal relationships with victims. They gained victims' trust to obtain money and valuables, often targeting individuals through social media and online dating platforms under false pretenses. Victims were often elderly and engaged in romantic but physically distant relationships with perpetrators. The perpetrators built trust through frequent, intimate conversations by phone, email, and messaging platforms. They then requested money or valuables under the false pretenses such as urgent medical needs, travel expenses, or investment opportunities. Relying on these misrepresentations, victims were persuaded to send funds or valuables, which were then directed to co-conspirators posing as third parties. The indictment also alleges that after the victims transferred funds, Kumi worked with a network of co-conspirators to distribute the money from Ohio and across the United States to associates in the Republic of Ghana and other locations. Kumi has been charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering conspiracy, and a forfeiture specification, and faces up to 20 years in prison. Wow. If convicted, a defendant's sentence will be determined by the court after a review of factors unique to this case, including defendant's prior criminal record, if any, his role in the offense, and the characteristics of the violation. In all cases, the sentences will not exceed the statutory maximum, and in most cases, it will be less than the maximum. An indictment is only a charge and is not evidence of guilt. A defendant is entitled to a fair trial in which it is the government's burden to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The investigation preceding the indictment was conducted by the FBI Cleveland Division and is being prosecuted by Assistant U.S. Attorney Brian M. McDonough for the Northern District of Ohio. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Ohio would like to acknowledge and thank Ghana Attorney General's Office, IOCO, Ghana Economic Organized Crime Office, GPS, that is Ghana Police Service, Ghana Cyber Security Authority, NACOC, Ghana Narcotics Control Commission, Ghana National Intelligence Bureau, U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration Sensitive Investigation Unit, U.S. Department of Homeland Security's Homeland Security Investigations, U.S. Department of Justice's Office of International Affairs, and FBI Legal Attaché Office in Accra for their cooperation with this matter. The investigation and prosecution of this case is in response to the Elder Justice Initiative Program originating from the Elder Abuse Prevention and Prosecution Act of 2017, EAPPA. The mission of the EAPPA and Elder Justice Initiative is to support and coordinate the Department of Justice's enforcement efforts to combat elder abuse, neglect, financial fraud, and scams that target the nation's elderly population. To submit a report of suspected elder financial abuse, just visit blah 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 blah, and the contact of Jessica Salas-Novak was presented there. Now, I start from top again. Now, me, I break it down sentence or paragraph after paragraph, and now you're sorry free. So, say, okay, story no I had here, then there is no doubt again. My kind story no ever have any day. There is no doubt. It is factual. When you enter, you'll be a bonus stream, way factual. Say, Abu Trica, ni din akasa de Frederick Kumi, and you din baako. Edi biemu ye Emmanuel Kojo Ban Obeng. Esi mi name crowd Samuel Ban Kojo Ban Obeng. Enu edin 2. Ena the popular one no eye Trica. Ya che se wedin fie 31. Swedro non de oti. Na ye nim ye organ de nim so Trica ye business person or ye real estate person or you be a born homodin. But according to story way, almost say Trica you be over the years. Oko America mamua. Ya mra to say citizens now omoye old pensioners now ebi mu osika pa just that you see how I'm rent on what fie or millions of dollars gonna account to ohudi etu ya o na mo na abomoden na your ba na ohia ba ku bi a wa packing millions of dollars ni bia na na waka say o manage home me pese me no twempena na on so ate ase say yan twempena na ni dru anajo a no akogina camera mu na wa sheki wata nyas shake wata nyas o sheki man sa na no so ni 3 ye ne the suffer the 3 sa no be how much do you want na na wa wire cash amount almost sa ne mani bi na Trica no mo ye and there be mu the AI assisted tools no mo the yes ne mai no mo the brofi omo din komo omo timi gas oh me mama am many table ye kwakoye ni operation and surgery me here agent $1 million yes am mama be no mu soon near the $1 million abrom everything gas oh me wife and me kunu wa brechiro broniu no aka say oh anwumre ya na me papa Trica de kana kwakosha menam amna no akasi ni so yes e be bia je akoto excavators 5 eti pesca akoto excavators 5 ne bi say be house oh we dey be $1 million ne dey amano omo se sa na omo ne nkofo yi ene omo agigi sika yi bia na utie story na omo cheche no mse da bi anya Trica nko a network enta Trica gisika na sika de bia kofa Ohio na bia kofa baabi ansa na oma de sisi semafo sa na ye de abagana. That is what they are saying. And yes, Sammy Flex na can you be na way straight from America, Cleveland. The entire chair Trica da me breaking it down no. Enti sane ma no na akoso na ene omoso matombo oma monitor text messages, emails, calls, oma monitor conversations are akoso between Trica ne network no and omom kan nyina na ene nyame fofia nto ataya yensa akani na we nom so ma hwemu no say oma ya chichom kro munye embaba wa o omunye mrantie embrewa ne nkwakora na omde sane ma we diomo mi wa America so mra ho say oma bom mrewa no ma bom oma nkwakora no yen hye nya bibim protect yom ene ne EAPP no yem enye mra ne fam protect yom say so obi dru sa level na oye a little bit fragile or you're a little bit at the mercy of people. Some people can just fraud them easily because oma jenana and shada nye sharp sa eto ka bibia omutimi this wa omunim exactly what they are doing entembra no yefan to wo ne sanko for the bear transaction one ye ne ye bia no e o sembra ne so mu ne enudi eno na aka enuan sesi ai de America for na chemu ni say omutimi ahwehwemu na Trica eba ne say oye guilty ana odifo a obetima dem be 20 years sesi wodi an 31 don't be investigation na wie fans 1 2 3 years no omantimi an kan ye na wantimi anya ne ho antete a okodamu 20 years a sesi beja no wadi be 50 years already yesu na ne cyber track wan betwi amano de ya ne se so sane man sesi abasa ne krampo no se omo found in the guilty so a ni ne ma wo nyina ba be fa nyina ne dan no ye ba be fa koton ne cash ne ba be fa koton ye be fa bibia ne fie like but abrofo ne so mo de be man the fair trial they won't force say ya chino enti e komiania ne sa locking for 20 years dabi say man fair trial te man fair trial na otimi defending ne ho na koba say onye guilty a I was see Jana Ebejano. And I said, yeah, sending and Sammy back on the credit. Who is okay? 20 years now. See a test near money bear 5 years and money 5 years. Na we na omo cheche mze hwe eche na eche abutrika na nye America for ni kwon hey say the Ghana for na kan Ghana police kan yeko for kan like omo bobo stations bebre a omo kan na me ache abutrika say Ghana for no muchuki o mu omo say Ghana for muchuki de ko fo ba be fire good mu me so nye mu me nye kakra na ye kaka na muchuki sa ai kasen entesi amino kasa ide se wonso wate se abutrika yensa kanede a yampa a confirmation from America about bedru ese abutrika ensa see the order aban kukumu ye hwe se investigation start na ne ho tona ye beja na mo ne wan tone dia abe hadwin story ni dia I break you baby ai and now social media amotro oko websites amotro oko amanfo platforms amotro hwe ole lesa vada de ono so tro eni osi breaking popular Ghanaian entrepreneur Frederick Kumi aka Manuel Kojoba Obe aka Abutrika has been inducted in the United States for allegedly defrauding elderly victims of $8 million plus in romance scams since 2023. That's the entire. He was arrested in Ghana today, December 11, 2025. Work with me. So prosecutors claim he used AI to create fake identities, build trust with victims on social media and dating apps, then solicited money for fake emergencies, travel, or investments. Once money was transferred, Abutrika allegedly helped move funds from Ohio to conspirators in Ghana and other locations. He faces conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering, conspiracy, and forfeiture specification. The case is part of the Elder Justice Initiative program under the Elder Abuse Prevention and Prosecution Act 2017, targeting scams against seniors. Conviction could bring up to 20 years in prison. The investigation was led by the FBI Cleveland Division, prosecuted by AUSA Brand M. McDonough with collaboration from Ghanaian and US agencies, including Ghana Police, IOCO, NACOC, DEA, and Homeland Security investigations. However, the indictment is only a charge and is not evidence of guilt. The defendant is entitled to a fair trial, the U.S. attorney has said in a statement. So, sir, baby, I say the indictment is only, it's not guilt, it's just a trial. No, I before a day, Emma hope kakra. But so, sir, FBI for this uncle for no. They don't just move. Any money who know. They don't just move. And sana ombe move, you know. I say, on the Friday, ebeto boaboa, not nice boss. It's the same thing with these people. They don't just move. Almost starting, you're coaching them and church or things are dabi. They don't do like that. Because Sanima, we na we clean, also bit mercy home. In America, them running my home, sir. And you're Ghana, our police will bit my Jojo, or be now, Nimoshe, now, Untimin Yashe, and hold them run bit my mouth, obey steal millions of dollars. It told me before the boss, I cannot. Yes, investigation, I been drew, say, or no, you question on the Sako Sodimono. No evidence someone are not dean. It's a baby and put us obey you one free man. Kakra beka home one who near bet you piga. Abutrika. It's unfortunate that it's happening to you. Meaning, say, a be at the big bear a foot you are. Because, like, as Obian who said, like Obian who said, everybody saw it come. I don't know how. And brand na yoko no bia abutrika o. Minim e bia no dane no mampam. Abubu enema aguna sumti na yebo ni ground. It's unfortunate. But yeah, bompai. I say this trial will go to his favor. Yeah, bompai so mbe we try na conviction no. Enye se ne etie no. Na ne honto no. Enye sa dia 20 years enye ise. Send a Kudus Kayano. Playing for Ghana, it not be easy. Scoring goals, it no be easy. After living this lavish lifestyle, challenging the best of cars, sleeping the best of mansions, and of course eating the best of girls. Now a do share prison 20 years now. Nina unsan can be now bebana or samba be started from scratch. Hey, life will be some way. May God help Abu Trica if he is clean. If he is clean, may God help him. If he is not, let's allow the law to work. My name is Sammy Flex. Ebe koso na ya follow the BCBiano at the Bebrem. We breaking news here on Sammy Flex TV about Abu Trica's arrest. Tinase onyinia. Now you know. We are out of here. Bye.
The money you make is yours. Commission free. I thank you guys all for support.